Hello. Yes, so we are on Instagram and we are on True Form Films and Facebook. Hello.
Get a little closer to me. So
Get a little closer.
On camera here.
Okay, here we go. All right, so welcome to 11:11 at 1:11. This week we are in training all morning long, so we changed our time for our 11:11 familia to 1:11, which is just as powerful of a manifestation number, 1:11. And let's take a deep breath.
Here we are.
Yes, as we wait for our familia to show up. I see there's like 12 of you on watching.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Put your name on the comment box.
Places.
Where are you? Tell us where you're watching us from, and write on the comments what you are grateful for today, or what are you excited about? What are you excited about today?
Do they know what they're joining on for the first time? If they're joining?
If you're joining for the first time, this is 11:11 Conversations with Jen and Mal. 11:11 is a master number. It's an achievement number, manifestation number, and it is a portal of manifestation for us light workers. And when I say light workers, we are a beacon of light, every single one of us. We have the capabilities of shining our light. And that's truly what I believe we came to this world to do, is to shine our unique gifts and elevate one another and celebrate one another. So here in 11:11, we love to jump into a magical elevator, right? Because we get to imagine how our lives, how we want our lives to be. So we are jumping in. Everyone's jumping into our magical elevator. We're going up to the 11th magical floor of the universe to manifest and celebrate and have the best spiritual party ever.
And
yes,
change your conversations
so that you can change your life. Yes. Hello, Camp Goddess in the house, and Glenn Larry.
Glenn Ross.
Good morning. Good afternoon. Hello. All righty. So let's start with our
cards.
Angel cards. Today is Wisdom Wednesday. And, I was thinking as I was getting ready,
Warrior
winning.
Wednesday.
Yeah, warrior is nice.
Warrior Wednesday.
Winning Wednesday,
Winning
right?
Wednesday.
Let's win the day. Let's win our life.
Carpe diem.
Let's win the games that we create in our life, and not give up. Never give up, right? Okay, I think I see a fairy card in here. Did you see? Oh, there it is.
Oh, it's at the end.
Okay. All right.
Here we go. And and here we go. Bloom. Healing.
There's a lot of healing being done in the universe. There's a lot of healing being done in the world, and healing is where it's at. I have and I'll tell you what part of ourselves we need to be so aware of that needs healing. And I woke up at 3 a.m. the other day, and I just started writing. And, my muse wakes me up a lot, and I just write. And it's just stream of consciousness. And what came up for me was so beautiful. And it's, because we've been doing this work for 10 months now together.
Purging, right?
And healing, and just letting go of things that don't serve you.
Let it go.
And loving yourself, right? And loving yourself and loving your inner child. That's what came up. Because of an incident that happened when I was 16 years old, and I didn't realize I was still carrying it. And we still hold on to things that happened to us in high school, that happened to us in middle school, in elementary school. And these stories that we create that as children we don't understand what's happening, so we create these stories to make sense of what's happening, right? To defend ourselves, or to even just accept what is, right? Giving yourself a label and going, well, that's just how it's gonna be for me for the rest of my life. And here you are as an adult, you still have a wounded child inside. Your body's grown, but your child inside you, the little you, is still hurt and is still wounded from that incident that was never really completed. It was never truly completed. And so for me, it's when we get that card healing, it just goes back to, let's heal our inner child. Let's heal that little boy and or that little girl that's inside of us, that all they wanted was love and to be taken care of, and to have fun and dance and play and be free, right? And at the end of the day, as human beings, that's all we want.
Heal the world. Let's make the world a better place for you and for me.
Find a tune. What is it? Find a note. Any note. Okay.
I was going to read healing. Should we read?
Okay.
Let's read.
Yes.
Card meaning: a situation that was cause you concern is on the mend. You are a natural healer, and your healing thoughts have manifested into form. Sometimes a situation cannot heal until you release the challenge completely, so that healing can enter. Your worries will soon be over, because this card signifies that a healing has occurred. To realize this healing, however, you must first stop focusing on what is wrong, and instead affirm everything is in divine and perfect order right now. You have natural healing abilities, and this card asks you to have faith that God works through you as an earth angel. Hold thoughts of love around any situation that seems to not be healing. Visualize the situation as healed right now. Then give thanks to God for this healing and completely release everything to the angels. The powerful effects of your healing work in mysterious ways.
It totally does. You just need to release it all to the universe and to your healing power, your own healing power, and focusing on the results and truly what you want in life is where your power lies.
It's interesting. It's interesting because it's very true, and why I believe that good therapy, can also be essential. I was reading this whole article this morning about Michael Phelps, the Olympic champion, is going through major depression right now, and his wife is sharing how hard it is for them right now because of his depression. And it's very interesting to read this, because here is a guy who's won and who's been
champion, right?
a champion, and yet he's dealing with deep-seated emotional, I can't say problems, wounds that cause depression, that cause anxiety. And we can sit back and go, oh my God, Michael Phelps. But he's got everything you could ever imagine about wanting, and it's so important to heal and to take care of your personal wounds, because sometimes we don't even know we have those wounds unless we get into a conversation about it with somebody professional or somebody that has an insight about it. You sometimes find out stuff that you didn't even know was stuck in there.
Right. Why? Because we as a society have been taught to not show our feelings, or the looking good syndrome. Like, we got to look good. Unless you're an artist or an actor, people don't walk around sharing their feelings and emoting or crying or screaming, right? Artists tend to be more in touch with their emotions, and through the work, I remember when I first started and I said, you know what, this is what I want to do. And I was going to my acting classes and I was like, oh, this is my therapy, because I would just get to like just unleash. And, actors out there that are listening, I know you can relate, right? Just put it on the comment box if you can relate. And if you're not in acting class right now and you're feeling stuck and you're feeling full and heavy, it's because you're not allowing yourself to express those feelings and let them go. And you're not allowing yourself to heal those old wounds. And through our acting and through characters that we get to portray that are also going through emotional roller coasters, we ourselves get to heal if we do it correctly. Not if you go method, but if you do it correctly and you allow yourself as an artist to be the vessel of this character in these given circumstances, then your emotional life gets healed. Like you just like, you feel lighter. So, for me, it was a huge breakthrough on Saturday. We did a free seminar with Sean Tulsanen. I can never remember her last name, but she's amazing. And it's about incompletions and things that we haven't expressed or things that we haven't really brought out into the surface because of shame or because of whatever it is, like as a kid or even as a teenager. For me, it was like, well, whatever, that doesn't matter, but no, it did matter, and it did hurt me, and it did affect me. And the story that I created around it has been with me for 30 years. And I finally recognized it on Saturday, and I finally released it. And I wrote the letters that Sean suggested I write. And I think that's exactly why I woke up at 3 a.m. and I just started writing and writing and writing. And aside from that letter that I wrote, then I just started stream of consciousness, and my inner child thanked me. Like I truly felt like, oh, wow, I feel so healed right now. Finally, I acknowledge it, acknowledging that it's there, acknowledging the pain, acknowledging the suffering, acknowledging the story that I created that was so disempowering to me for all of my life. And we have so many of those, right? So I built and I created a new story. And so what did that give me? And what does all of the things that happen to us, all the hurt that happens to us, right? What does it give us? It gives us strength. It gives us fuel. It's that fuel to keep going, to create, to really prove to yourself and to the world that you are strong, that you are a warrior. We don't get that. Like Tony Robbins says, you don't get that when you're having fun and you're at a party. You get that when life is challenging you. And so when you're in the midst of all of that, say, what is good about this? What is good about this? Where do I need to heal? Life is happening for me, not to me. And see life through the lens of a hero and not a villain or a victim,
I wanted to give some shout outs here.
Yes.
Gilmore Rizzo.
Oh, hello.
I needed to hear this healing passage, even in grief. Timing is everything. Thank you too for this message. Absolutely.
Oh, you're
Gil.
so welcome. Sending you so much love.
So much love.
And we're so sorry for your loss.
It's I think that you're going through an important time, which is the grieving, allowing yourself to grieve, because it's a loss.
Be kind to
yourself and allow yourself to surround yourself with people who love you and allow you to grieve the way you need to grieve, because everybody grieves differently, right? Mm-hmm. And so we love you, and we appreciate you, and we send you a big hug. And then Glenn says, hello, beautiful people. May have a card. Yes. Glowing. Camp God is glowing, healing.
Yes.
And this is the first time I've been on Instagram in a long time,
In your
because we've been
Instagram.
using my phone for to get messages. So this is the first time I've been we've turned on my Instagram.
I love
in
it.
a
Well,
while.
hello. So Coach
hello,
Cosmo is there.
Coach
And
Cosmo.
we've got Mauricio Satarin.
Mau
Hello.
Satarian.
Marilyn Chambers and Bruce Delk. Hello, hello.
Hello. Sending
Put on
big
the comment
hugs.
box where you're from and what you're grateful for. And we got Patricia Santiago in the house. Miami in the house.
Miami
in the house. I'm with Manny. Manny who? They're Manny Marquez, Manny Arango.
And let us know where you are, where you're texting from or
Yes.
messaging us from.
Yes. So let's do
Here.
our fairy cards. Here, I'll pick the fairy card.
And the fairy is here.
Letting go. You know, we can't get these cards enough because we must let go every day. We think we have healed from something, and then all of a sudden it comes in again. So what was the missing link? We didn't create something to replace it, because if we don't replace it with something new, with a new set of tools, and with the new strategy and with the new story and the new you, and be conscious of it every day and go, oh yeah, no, that's an old story, and recognize it when it comes in, then we're not truly letting go, you know?
Yes. Here we go.
And another, I don't know if you guys saw our post yesterday. It took us a minute. So I posted it last night, but we decluttered also in the weekend. So not only letting go of old stories and old hurts and healing your inner child, but also letting go of old things, you know, that you don't use anymore. Decluttering your space gives you a sense of freedom as well, and lightness, and it really clears your energy inside. It's really, really a cool a thing to do. And I've always done Feng Shui, and Feng Shui is all about that as well. So look into that. If you haven't done it, you know, we're still at the beginning of the year. Be kind to yourself and take it at your pace, but also challenge yourself, right? Challenge yourself to go in there and do the closet. That's where I started. I go, okay, I'm going to start in my closet. And I was just in there and by myself, and I put my best music on. And then I also did some mindset YouTube videos, listening to them, and then just saying, you know, and one of the things that I realized is like, why is it so hard for me sometimes to let go of things, physical things? Because they're attached to a good memory, you know, like a dress of mine, right? Buenos días, Ana María Somara Blaya.
Buenos
España
días.
It brings me joy to remember. Oh, I remember, like, for example, I'm wearing the Sundance t-shirt today. And I'm like, you know, I love orange. And I'm like, I'm going to wear my Sundance t-shirt. You know, I remember going to Sundance. It was so much fun. And I got to experience that with my husband and my son and our manager. And there was just, you know, a fun, exciting time. So me letting go of like this t-shirt is going to take a long time because I love the memory attached to it. So put on the comment box if you can relate to that. And so then there's also then the like, I remember I had a fight with so-and-so, or whatever it was, right? The memory comes in. So what I realized, what was really easy for me to let go of was when it was attached to a bad memory, or just a challenging day, or like it was neutral. It was like, whatever. There was nothing special about it. There was uneventful, you know? So So yeah, so if you look at it that way, then maybe you get motivated to clear out your closet and your drawers, because you're like, oh God, no, I don't want to declutter, blah. But if you're like, oh, I'm going to go through memory lane and see what pieces of article, what pieces of articles of clothing, what pieces of clothing and what shoes and the purses and everything, you're able to then sift and let go in a more intentional way.
It's interesting because everybody has habits, and I picked up my habit from my mother, which is look at things. If you haven't used it in 3 years and you haven't even looked at it in 3 years, it's not meant to be there anymore. Clothes, if you're not wearing it, somebody else will. La basura de uno es el tesoro de otro. My brother Andy wrote a song, your trash might be somebody else's treasure. So, so I've learned to just, because I know it's going somewhere. It's not just going to the garbage. It's going to somebody who's going to use it. Exactly. So I've used it. It gave me something at that moment. I have no pictures.
And it's paying it forward. It's about paying it forward.
I have no pictures of anybody who shouldn't be in any.
Yeah.
I have no letters, no nothing of, my life is now. This is what's happening.
Right.
So,
right.
So it's different. Everybody has different habits. So I have a habit of, I clean and clean. And so I don't have a lot of stuff. I just don't. Right. So I go through my stuff very quickly.
And I think that it's also, it's a gender thing. Men usually are less attached to things than women. And, we've even seen sitcoms that portray that really, it's funny. It's funny. The mom always like, oh, no, not that, and the dad is like sneaking it out and selling it at the garage in the garage sale. Anyway, so, okay, we digress. Woo, boy, we digress. Patty, oh, Manny, your boyfriend. I'm sorry. I'm like, I go straight to our high school friends. Well, tell Manny hello.
Hello, right. And let us know. Let us know what he's watching on the news.
He can always watch the replay.
I'm sure he was watching what I was watching.
Yeah. And let's see, Dennis Anderson.
What a beautiful day. And you must forgive yourself and give it to the Lord so you can heal. Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
O'Brien.
All right, let's go.
How are you? How is New York treating you?
Okay, do you want to read this? I didn't bring my glasses.
You didn't bring your glasses. I have my okay.
You have your contacts on?
I do.
All right.
Either way, even with the contacts, ladies and gentlemen, this is still el pequeño, muy chiquito. Okay. Card meaning: you aren't receiving positive results because you are struggling too much to solve the problem. By letting go, you're opening yourself up to a miraculous solution. Problems are caused by human thinking and actions. That's why problems aren't solved by additional human thinking and action. When we think hard to struggle to solve a crisis, things can actually get worse. By drawing this card, you are being asked to stop the human struggle. Stop thinking about the problem. Since a focus on negativity can manifest even more negativity.
Right.
Say out loud or silently, I am willing to surrender the situation to my Creator right now. By affirming this statement, heaven is able to intervene on your behalf. You will instantly feel relief and will be gratified to see how easily and naturally the situation resolves itself.
Yes.
Affirmations. I am willing to surrender the situation to my Creator right now. Mm-hmm. When I let go, everything turns out perfectly.
Right. So just to add to that, this is the spiritual way of looking at it, point of view of looking at it, right? Like just letting go and really trusting and releasing it. And in a more, I think, cognitive, if for those that are like, okay, well, just give me like, the steps or whatever. What's happening is because when we think too much, what's happening is we are focusing on the problem. So we're stacking the problem and we are making it worse than it actually is in our head, right? So that's called stacking. And so then in the letting go and going, no, here's the issue. I'm not going to create this big mull of a horrible story thinking, what if this happens? Then what if that happens? And then what if that happens? So instead of going to the negative, what if, then stack positively where you're like, what if, who do I need to be to solve this problem? Who do I need to be to bring in the solution to this problem? I don't know what it is, but who do I need to be, right? Who do I need to be? What do I need to let go of, right? And so you're stacking the positive, like, what if I get the phone call and it solves the issue? What if I get that loan? What if I get that job? What if I actually follow through the plans that follow through my morning routine and I do my meditation? What if I actually do the workout? What if I actually do and eat clean for 1 week? I wonder what that's going to feel like. And so then you're like asking the right questions in a positive, like the infinite possibilities realm versus the dooms world. Like, what if blah, 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 blah. You got that? Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Think it, do it.
Oh, yes.
You have the power.
Glenn's card.
Choose this, and I will choose Glenn's card.
Jen's card.
Glenn Ross. Here we go.
Self-motivation.
Here we go. Glenn,
right.
Here is your card. And
how appropriate here. Okay,
and
ready?
Boom. Celebration. Celebrate. Dance to the music. Celebrate. Dance to the music.
All right, team.
All right. Go ahead and read, and I'll find celebration here.
So writing is what I got. And this is the end of our little book. Writing. And it's so
That's the end already?
Oh, wait.
No.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It seems so much bigger.
Time flies.
When
okay.
you're having fun.
Okay. Writing, escribiendo. I allow my thoughts to flow onto paper as they are created. I embrace the idea of pure, unedited thought. My mind is full of ideas to share now. And man, I can resonate with this, right? And, a lot of times we're like, for me, it's like, I'm not a writer. Like, the struggle, right? Like, what are the right words? But that's when we're here, we're in our mind, we're in our head trying to figure it out. But when we bring it all to the heart, and you just like stream of consciousness and just write out what feels right, what you need to let go of, what you write, what your dreams are, what your dream guy is, your dream girl. You write it out without editing or without judging it. And then you will be so surprised.
But also,
of
what do you think about
that comes
speaking it out? Because there's also, you can get the app. Actually,
Yes.
I have it where you just say it out loud and you have it there. You dictate it, and you can have it also in dictation, as at least you're getting it out if you're not somebody who's writing it. What do you think about that?
Well, you can definitely, as long as you get it out. But there's something about writing, and it's scientifically proven that when you write, it just goes deeper into your subconscious mind, especially when you're doing the journaling, the kind of journaling where you're creating your future, creating your dreams. And even Tony says it. It's like, I want you to write things down so that it can actually make the groove in your mind deeper, So I love writing. I love writing cursive, really, it's such a thing that I can't believe kids aren't learning cursive in schools like we used to. But it was really cute that Juliana, one of the things that she wants to learn this year is cursive. And so I felt very proud. It was a very proud moment.
Is it in her vision board?
Yeah. And so because I started her on cursive a couple of years ago. I got her that book. And at first she was like, nah, but now now she's really getting it and understanding. And then seeing me writing, she's like, let me see if I can read that. And it's so incredible,
Mhm.
you know, to really get that children are not learning how to write cursive.
Mhm.
And so it's our responsibility as parents to give them that gift, because I think it's something that is it's so beautiful to be able to do.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm going to give some shout outs
Yes.
here. Hi, Houston, Texas. I totally agree 1,000%. Writing takes time. Awesome. I love
Yeah.
it. And
You got Lydia Jimenez. Patricia
Awesome.
says it's great to create one, a vision board. Yes, we
Yes,
created our vision boards for the year. And so if you didn't read our post yesterday, one of the exercises that we learned through Dean Graciosi is to write, and I want you guys to put on the comment box 2 cool things about you, 2 super cool things about you that you want to share. So it's basically making a list of what is cool about me. So today, you know, sometime this week, give yourself that gift, because a lot of times we don't give ourselves that acknowledgement, and we don't stop to think, what is cool about me? Because we're walking around not feeling cool, feeling like we're stuck, or feeling like we're falling behind, or like, you know, we're down, or we're scared because of what's happening. And, you know, and so we're living in this like, yucky world of uncertainty, right? And so sitting down and giving yourself that gift of writing out what is cool about me, like what is cool about Jen, what is cool about Mauricio, and you'll be surprised what comes up, you know?
What's great is that I was working out and I came to the house and she was with the kids sitting down and they were doing their list. What's cool about you? And so I sat down, I had already done it. And after everybody was done, then we got a chance to all read our what's cool about me. So it was a nice bonding time with the kids.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
That we got to have them, you know, join into what Dean had, had us do in the morning.
Yeah. And you know, it was really amazing for me. The number one thing that our son put was that he's Latino, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and our daughter put that she's bilingual. And I just felt like,
yes.
You know, because you also put Latino first, right?
Absolutely.
And it's so funny because I must admit, I didn't put that I'm Latina. I didn't think of that as being a cool thing. It just didn't even like dawn on me. And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty cool. You know? Yeah, I speak Spanish. Yeah, that's really cool. So it's
then you add it.
And then I wrote, but what I did write is, you know what's cool about me? I dance salsa.
Oh, Pale.
You know, that's cool. So write that down. Do it for yourselves. At least give me one cool thing about you right now. Share it on the comments so that we just could start the ball rolling. And I know it's uncomfortable, or it might feel silly, or it might feel like, whatever, what's the point of this? Just do it for fun. Just do. Why not?
There's always a point to it, though.
You know, of course there is, but there's always a resistance,
Yeah.
right? Of those of us that are like, you know, grow up. What are you doing? You know, and it's about playing. Our inner child needs healing, and our inner child always wants to play. And if you notice, that's what we want to do. We want to feel joy. We want to feel happy and light. And playfulness is so important.
Mm-hmm.
Hay que divertirse, tener ese sentido de niño, de la infancia de uno,
de humor, ¿no?
De tener sentido de humor, de bailar. Y bueno, vamos a hacer una lista de las cosas que son chévere de ti. Ese es un ejercicio que aprendimos en un seminario. Y escriban aquí en el comentario una cosa súper chévere de cada uno de ustedes. right?
And Patricia says it's funny because in California, one is Latina, in Miami is Hispanic. Yeah. Well, now it's Latinx.
Yeah, now it's Latinx.
Now it's Latinx.
Right? Yeah. What's cool about you both is your authenticity and loving energy.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
you, Bob.
We love you. And what's cool about you? Huh? And I can say that that is the same thing that you have. And you know what's awesome is that when we recognize it in another person is because we are a reflection of that person. And when we judge another person for something that we don't like, guess what? We're recognizing that in ourselves, in them about ourselves. And those are the parts of ourselves that we don't like. So when we repel someone, it's because we're truly repelling that side of us that we don't like to admit that we have.
Have you finished reading this? I can't remember.
No, I haven't. Okay. Boy, we got into okay. So the ability to share your thoughts in writing form is a gift for both you and your reader. Healing words jump from the page and into the reader's mind or the listener's ears. Your writing represents you when you are not there. When you experience writer's block, remember the purpose behind your intention to write. Remember the purpose behind your intention to write. It's about helping or healing others. Wow. Like how this, so we got the healing card. The writing is talking about that. Writing your story, writing your
healing, letting go.
It's all about it. It's all connected. These are all tools that we have, and they're gifts. And right now we have the gift of time because we're home to actually do this inner work, you guys. What if that all of this is a master plan of the universe for us to become the better version of society, the best version of humanity? And the proof is in the pudding. Look, all of these old models are dismantling, things that don't work, right? So it's about really doing the inner work, right? Discovering that it's not about your fears, about your being perfect, or about feeling you may not be enough can help motivate you to push ahead to do your mission. It's about helping and it's about healing others through your own personal healing, right? Writing is one of the most important communication tools we have. Please allow yourself to experience it fully and to share it with others. You have the power to create. You have the power to write, and you have the power to create through your writing. Just believe it. Don't judge yourself. Don't worry for it to, you got to be perfect. You got to spell perfectly. You need, the grammar has to be perfect. No, none of that. It's just about your self-expression, right?
I want to get a chance to read Celebration.
Yes.
For Glenn. Glenn, here's your card. Card meaning good news. Cause for celebration is here, and it's time for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. The angels want you to know that this is a light-filled time in your life. You have been working toward making changes, and your intention have now manifested into form. This is the time for you to fill your heart with warm feelings of gratitude. The angels ask you through the card to hold strong in the gratitude. You are like a gardener who plants seeds and nurtures them because she has faith that her labors will yield new growth. Keep watering and tending to your seeds and see them sprouting through the surface. The angels are your co-gardeners who help you tend to your crop.
Yes. So we need to celebrate. Ali Lot in the house.
¿Qué pasó con?
Oh, you had you lost your internet and you were late. It's okay. Well, we're here. You could watch the replay. Welcome. I'm glad that you're here. And we invited all of you to write one cool thing about you, and to create for 2021 a list, your master list. And if you have kids, sit down with your kids so that they can start thinking, what is cool about them? Because at first my daughter was like, nothing. Like, what are you talking about? Right. And so we tend to shy away from really giving ourselves kudos and loving ourselves. Right. So creating this what's cool about me list gives us permission to, one, have fun, play with it, and write down your what you think is unique and awesome and cool about yourself. Okay? Because you are a gift. You are here to give the rest of the world the gift of you.
Patricia says, next show, I like a card read. Why the next show?
Why wait?
Why wait? What can happen now?
Hello. What do you want, mamita? Do you want an angel card or do you want a fairy card? Never wait to don't leave for tomorrow what you can do today.
A ver, chica, apúrate, hazte una decisión.
¿Qué tú quieres? Which
¿Qué
one?
tú quieres? ¿Qué tú quieres? Here we go.
Okay.
You tell us, and ¿qué dice? Le bonen petspa.
And we got Justin Wings Wade in the house.
Yeah, baby.
Say hello, shout out
guys,
to all of
honestly,
you.
we truly appreciate you joining 1111 Conversations with Jen and Mao. You will find us on True Form Films on YouTube, on our restream on YouTube. And we don't take for granted that you take the time to come and join us for us to lift you up any way we can. That's our seed of sand in our day, to be able to give back to our community, to our friends, to colleagues, for us to lift our spirits during this this pandemic, this time where it's all about self-reflection. We do a lot of self-reflection, a lot of immersion work. We become students of life. So our goal here every day is to hopefully be able to give you something that can help your day. Right.
To inspire you, to serve you, in just becoming very aware of your thoughts and knowing that you have the power to transform your thoughts to create the life of your dreams and not let what's happening out in the world affect you too much. We're not saying ignore it. We're not saying don't be, what we're saying is be part of the solution in an energetic field. When we're a collective and we are sending love and we are being light workers, then we're going to be able to transform everything that needs to transform in a quicker, more peaceful way.
Right. And we're not saying that we don't have off moments, that
oh my gosh, of course, we're human beings.
We're all human beings. We're not robots and any, but one thing that that Patricia wants the angel card that we can give you is that self-talk is huge for your life. Why do I say that? Because it's one of the first things that is taught in cognitive behavioral therapy is, what is your self-talk? What is it that you're feeding yourself every day?
Exactly.
The good or the negative?
Right. So are you being the hero in your life, or are you being the villain in your life? Because guess what? We each one have the hero inside and the villain inside. So when we are feeling afraid and we are like beating ourselves up, guess who's in charge at that moment? It's the villain and the victim. So then you need to bring out the hero and go, I am in charge. I am the voice. All that we need is inside of us right now. So let's figure it out. Calmate.
It takes practice, ladies and gentlemen.
You tell that victim and you tell that villain inside of you, cálmate.
Sácatelo.
Fuera
Pa' afuera. That should be Andy's new song. Sácatelo pa' afuera. Sácatelo pa' afuera.
Oh my God, we've got a birthday girl in the house. Let's sing happy birthday to Jeanette Pastor.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jeanette. Happy birthday to you.
And many
Muchos
more.
más. I just noticed that Anais,
Preciosa.
our beautiful young student, has
Oh,
joined us.
Anais,
Our
hello.
talented, awesome Anais has
We
joined
missed
us.
you. Can't wait to see you later. Yay. You ready?
Kenzie's
You
has
ready to kick
joined
some butt?
us.
Yes,
All right.
Kenzie from Canada. And
All
let's
right,
do our angel
angel
cards
card
for Patricia. All righty. You know,
Sácatelo para afuera. I gotta keep that. That's a new song there.
We could just watch the replay.
Sácatelo
Tell
Andy.
Pa'
afuera.
Sácatelo pa'
afuera.
Sácatelo
Pa'
pa' afuera.
afuera.
That should be. I won't go there.
Oh, but yeah,
No,
that's the Raider Axe version,
Okay,
and we have Anais here.
That's not even where I went.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's where I went.
And here we go.
All right. Para Patricia. Aquí va. 1, 2, and
Patricia Santiago.
trust.
Trust, mamita. Trust.
Trust. Aquí vamos. Trust.
Right?
Okay, aquí vamos.
R-S-T.
Trust. Here we go. Card meaning: believe in yourself and have faith that God and the angels are with you. Ask them to help you lose the fears that block you from enjoying full faith. Your angels know that you have been disappointed in the past. These experiences may have eroded your faith in yourself, other people, or even God. However, the angels remind you of the importance of holding on to your faith. By drawing this card, the angels emphasize the value of self-trust. They know that you, like everyone, have made mistakes in the past. However, these mistakes have not ended your true nature.
That's right.
You still have omnipresent God within you, and God is infallible. The angels ask you to trust in God and trust in them. They will help you trust yourself.
I love that card. And because, as human beings, a lot of times we doubt ourselves, right? And that's when we go to the villain. We say to the villain, trust the process. Memorize this. Trust the process. Everything is unfolding perfectly as it should be, right? And really saying the words, even though inside the villain is going, pero no! You're like, calma.
Pero Patty, if you're going through that, all you got to do is sácatelo pa' afuera. Sácatelo pa' afuera.
And even if you need to, I've always talked to myself, and people have always been like, they're who are you talking to? And I'm like, who am I talking to? You better start talking to yours. Because it's all about being present to those disempowering thoughts. Okay. And that self-talk is so real. And that self-talk is so depleting if we let it. Okay. All righty.
And by the way, sácalo pa' afuera means letting go. Take it out.
Take it out, pa' afuera, let it go.
But for some reason, it sounds more kind of...
Sácatelo.
Pa' afuera.
Okay, so you must never slacken in your efforts to build new lives for yourself. What are we doing here? Consistently doing the work, doing the inner work. That is the inner work that is the work that needs to be done every single day, so that you can enjoy being in the present moment, so you can enjoy your loved ones, so you can enjoy who you're truly meant to be in this world, right? So you can really, really identify what makes you happy, what brings you joy, right? And it's not just going to happen, you guys. It takes work, and it's work that never ends. So it's a consistent, right? It's a consistent renovate.
I just heard everybody go, oh.
Yeah, it's a consistent renewal, So it's okay. It's okay when you embrace that. Oh, this is a lifestyle. This is fully self-express who I truly am without fear or without shame or without pain, because I've done the inner work. And then I'm here to share it and let you guys know that it's possible, right? And I'm not saying that it goes away if you get, the triggers are always going to be there, but you closing the gap of how long you let yourself be triggered, right? We're really getting good at closing that gap when we trigger each other, right? From it's we're going into our 11th year,
February.
right? And when we first started, it was like a week. Now it's like 20 minutes, 10 minutes, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
And then I do my magic.
Sí,
I just do my little dance.
La magia.
Te gusto. Te gusto.
Yeah. All right. So creativeness means pushing open the heavy door to life. This is not an easy struggle. Indeed, it may be the hardest task in the world. For opening the door to your own life is more difficult than opening the doors to the mysteries of the universe, right? We're all so different and we all need so many different things, which is what makes us special and unique and what makes life fun, because then you get to meet different people from different places with different languages that eat different foods. And it's so amazing to be able to experience other people's cultures. So that's what it's about. But at the end of the day, every single person has a beating heart. Every single person on the planet has a beating heart, has the same mind, right? And we all have that inner child that needs so much love and so much healing. So remember that inner child every day, right?
Amen.
Yes. All righty.
Are you ready to take him through that wonderful
All
meditation
right, so
moment?
For those of you that are still here with us, let's do our meditation.
I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
I've been drinking water.
There you go.
That's the danger,
Ladies
and gentlemen, for me at least.
Go. Your bladder is definitely
yes, it's
more
asking
important.
me.
Don't hold your pee, people.
Sácatelo pa' afuera.
Let it out. Si tienen que hacer pipí, vayan al baño a hacer pipí. Ok, vamos a hacer nuestra meditación. And for those comments that we haven't seen, if we haven't shouted out your name, it's because we haven't seen your name. So Raul and Pammy, if you're there, we thank you for joining us and we send you love. And so let's close our eyes, cerrar los ojos. Whew. Take a deep breath. Take another deep breath. Respiren profundo. Dejen ir. I want you to put your hand on your heart.
Mom, he was impeached again.
Okay, and we close our eyes. And we focus on the love that we have in our hearts, and we give it to our inner child first and foremost. We give that love and we activate that love for our beautiful child that lives inside of us, that little kid with all the dreams and hopes and fantasies. Just give them so much love. Embrace them right now. Embrace them right now. Hug yourself. Hug yourself so tight. Desen un abrazo ahorita mismo. Se dan el amor que se merecen, denle el amor a esa niña interna que tienen, a ese niño interno que tienen, a ese niño que vive dentro de nosotros. Es el primero que siempre hay que amar. Darse uno mismo ese amor divino. Besos, besos, besos y muchos abrazos. Okay. So, take a deep breath. Yes. Imagine a white light coming down from the beautiful universe. And it's that healing light that we're talking about. The angels and the fairies say, let go of what doesn't serve you and heal yourself. So we're healing our bodies, we're healing our spirits, we're healing our hearts, and we're healing our tongue. Why do I say that? That just came to me right now. Because our words create our world. Because our words, you know that our words truly do damage. Our words damage our inner child and our subconscious mind. So heal your tongue. Heal your tongue. It is the most important tool that we have as human beings. Like our tongue creates our world. Really get that at a deep, deep level today. What you say is what you are creating. The stories that you've been telling yourself since you were a child, since you can remember, is what you've created in your life. So taking full responsibility of that right now and bringing in that love and just bringing it in and say, you know, I am responsible. It's all me and it's okay. I forgive myself. I forgive myself and I forgive others. Love heals everything. And loving yourself, then you are able to love others. Take a deep breath. Yes. You get to say how it's going to go. You get to visualize it right now, here, with us as a collective. We are all one spirit, made of the same energy. So that white light coming down, healing you, healing your crown chakra, renovating all your energy, aligning you with all of your dreams and goals, healing your throat chakra, your heart chakra, your solar plex, all the way down to your root chakra where you get to create. That is your creative source. That's where the divine creativity is unleashed. Make sure that your root chakra is clear and bring it all the way down to your feet and anchor yourself to Mother Earth. You are a vessel of light. You have your own unique, beautiful light to shine to the world. Share it. It is your responsibility to be your best self. It is your responsibility to shine your light so that others can get inspired by you and they can shine their light too. We are all light beings. We're all spiritual beings having a human experience. Take a deep breath. Yes. Dejen entrar esa luz divina y sanen todas esas energías. Dejen que esa luz divina entre y desen permiso para que también puedan compartir su luz interna y para que puedan dar ese amor divino que todos tenemos dentro. Es nuestra responsabilidad de compartir con nuestro entorno y con nuestro mundo la luz y la belleza que somos todos. Take a deep breath. Yes. And now bring in the best 2021. Bring it into your life. Bring it into your heart. Bring in that love, that capability, that next level you. See yourself enjoying your life. Dance to your heart's content, celebrating your dreams coming true, celebrating your goals coming true, celebrating being able to accomplish a task. Celebrate right now and jump up and down and make a sound, say yes and clap, y a celebrar la vida y a celebrar el 2021 y aceptar de que todo está en el orden divino de Dios en su vida. Amén. Y a celebrar. Let's celebrate. Yay! Celebrate, celebrate, dance to the music. Celebrate, celebrate, dance to the music.
Hueva! Hueva!
Buster, Z World is in the house. All right. Besitos, Rich Canavan.
Yeah, Canavan.
Guille Fernandez in the house. And we send you love and we send you so much light and energy, positive energy, so that you create your life the way you want it. You have the power to do it. You have the power to do it one step at a time, one day at a time, one moment at a time, one conversation at a time. Watch your conversations. Okay? Ooh, we just healed our tongue today. That just, I like that.
Sácatelo pa' fuera.
All righty, so
We
with
love
that,
you.
we love you. Los queremos mucho.
We appreciate
you, and we are here for one another. There's
Nos
a lot to celebrate.
vemos el viernes. What is it? Fun, freaky,
No, what was it that I said?
fearless
Yeah.
Friday.
Fearless Friday. Fantastic Friday. Thank you, Bob. Thanks for sharing your goodness. We love
Bye,
you.
guys. See you
Ciao.
later. Will you help me with mine? There we
Yes.
go.